as a few minutes ago, we just announced that we traded Dom Dwyer to Orlando City.
My good friend Mike McGee once said, "Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it."
Yes, Dom Dwyer, life does come at you fast. And it's come at me fast that now we don't have you as Sporting Kansas City. But I'm going to be bringing up the top 5 moments / services / times that Dom Dwyer had at Sporting Kansas City. Kansas Sports TV here, the #1 sports news channel for your Kansas sports news. And in this top 5 video about Dom Dwyer, the top 5 not only moments he had at Sporting Kansas City, but the top 5 things, part of it's the things he did to serve Sporting Kansas City, even though it might not have been his top 5 moments. It's just my personal opinion. Comment down below if you disagree. Now let's get into the list. At number 5, I have Dom Dwyer being drafted at 16th in the MLS 2013 SuperDraft.
With the 16th pick of the first round of the 2012 MLS SuperDraft, Sporting Kansas City select from the University of South Florida, a member of Generation Adidas, forward Dom Dwyer.
Now the big thing about this is he drafted 16th. He was drafted for free by Sporting Kansas City. From a Sporting Kansas City perspective, this is a great piece of business after you just saw what happened with Dom Dwyer, which we'll get to later in the video. But it's also a great moment from Dom Dwyer, who had been cut from Norwich City, had come over to the U.S. searching for a professional soccer career, gone to junior college, and now was being drafted in the U.S. and is becoming a professional soccer player. And it was a great moment for him, and a great moment for SKC, as we can see that it was very well financially great for us, as we can see later in the video. But it was also great because 15 other players, I could only list a couple of them that are even close to Dom Dwyer's level. You could even consider within a good MLS range player. A lot of those players don't even play in the MLS that are drafted above him. So it's really great for Dom Dwyer. Really great draft by Sporting Kansas City, and great pick by Peter Vermees, and also a great moment from Dom Dwyer. Now let's get on to number 2 on the number 4 spot. Number 4 spot on the list, or the second spot I've talked about, and that is Dom Dwyer's 2015 season, where he scored 17 goals in MLS. I technically listed as 2014-2015. It's the 2015 season, and he was absolutely sensational in this season, scoring 17 goals, as I already said, in MLS, bagging multiple assists, and this is by far the best season I've seen from Dom Dwyer, and the best season he's probably ever had as a professional soccer player. And even with that, we only still got to wildcard round, losing to New York Red Bulls 2-1, which he did score in the game. We lost 2-1 to New York Red Bulls off of 2 late goals. I'm not even going to talk about that because that makes me upset. But Sporting Kansas City, great season for Dom Dwyer. He scored so many goals, like the one where he chested, just turns around and kicks it. Oh my! Some of the goals he scored in this season were great. And this is just a personal moment for him, as well as it also benefits Sporting Kansas City on the field, even though we weren't able to get as far as we want. This was a great season for all Sporting Kansas City fans and for Dom Dwyer. It really raised his stock as a player and really earned everybody's respect as a proven goal scorer in the MLS. Number 3 on the list was Dom Dwyer's incredible moments and skills that he had for Sporting Kansas City. While all these moments were also really great, and he had some great moments, he didn't necessarily score like a game-winning goal in the playoffs or a game-winning goal in the MLS Cup final or something like that. And he had great moments and skills, but there's many more important moments he had besides on the field, which I'm pointing out in this video, and for Sporting Kansas City that he had that were not ever on the field. And so I'm just putting this in one point. He had some great goals, like I already talked about in the last point. Had some great skills, did some great things as a Sporting Kansas City player. Dom Dwyer was always great in the field, always great to see him play and work hard. His work ethic was always great, and you can never fault him for that. And it was great to see Dom Dwyer in the field. He provided some great moments. But I'm just limiting to this one point because he did so many things great for Sporting Kansas City off the field. He had so many great moments at Sporting Kansas City off the field as well. So let's get on to number 2 on the list. Number 2 on the list is Dom Dwyer, U.S. men's national team debut / U.S. citizenship, and he has a child. It was a great year for Dom Dwyer recently in the last 12 months, as all 3 of those things have happened. Became a U.S. citizen, scored on his debut for the U.S. men's national team. It's just been great to see from all Sporting Kansas City fans. Some of the last moments we're going to have with Dom Dwyer while as a Sporting Kansas City player, as he was still a Sporting Kansas City player when he scored his debut goal for the U.S. men's national team. And one of the last moments we might ever have with Dom Dwyer as a Sporting KC player. Now, it was great to see him perform so well, get into U.S. men's national team, and prove what he's worth, and prove himself on an international level. He was a great player. It was a great moment for all Sporting Kansas City fans, and it was a great moment for Dom Dwyer as he gained U.S. citizenship, and perhaps Dom Dwyer's best moment at Sporting Kansas City ever that he's experienced. And it was great for Dom Dwyer's value, as with the last moment, all his moments and skills, to the number 1, which we'll get into right now. The best thing about Dom Dwyer at Sporting Kansas City might have been the trade that he provided. The last thing he did for Sporting Kansas City was provide Sporting Kansas City with $1.6 million, but it also probably provided a little bit of an ego boost to him, as he'd been cut by Norwich City, as I talked about. He had been to junior college seeking a professional soccer job, and now he's the biggest MLS transfer ever in the history of in between the 2 MLS teams. And it had to have been a huge boost to him. Even though for us Sporting Kansas City fans that wasn't great, he left with a huge transfer fee for in between 2 MLS teams. It was great for him, but it's also great for Sporting Kansas City on number 2 on the number 1. That Dom Dwyer provided so much money, and there's been lots of different takes on how TAM and GAM goes and how that develops into lots of money for us in the future, and some ends up getting like the 4 to 8 million is what I've seen, which is incredible, more than what we've gotten from an European club. So it provides Sporting Kansas City with a lot of money. And 3, he's also proven to us that we don't need a great goal scorer that's proven to be a great team. As we've seen now with Kai Kamara leaving, now with Dom Dwyer leaving, we won 3-2 in the next game. Maybe it's a little bit too early to react to that part, but it looks like our system is more important. Our manager and our system, the 4-3-3 that Peter Vermes always lines up with, is more important than anything else, because Dom Dwyer leaving seems to not have slowed down the goal scoring. It almost helped it, and it's just our system is our foundation of our organization is so well laid down that we develop these players, we get them to the first team, and they're performing, and even when we sell them, our team still has replacements performing, leading us to cups and titles, because our foundation of our organization is so well organized, and we don't need a top goal scorer necessarily to be one of the better teams in the league. So based off those 3 things, that's my number 1 point. Based off of that, there's a boost to Dom's ego, a boost to Sporting Kansas City's financial capabilities of competing with big market teams. And the 3rd point was that Sporting Kansas City don't need a top goal scorer, the top players. They can sell them and still, if our system, be one of the better teams in the league. So those are my top 5 things about Dom Dwyer, what he's done, and his best moments for Sporting Kansas City, and his services he's provided Sporting Kansas City. As he left the door, he provided a huge service for us, and it's great to see all the good moments of Dom Dwyer in Sporting Kansas City. I hope the best for him in the future, but let's go Sporting Kansas City. If you like this video, please leave it a like. Please comment down below if you have different opinions. Subscribe to the channel if you like the video. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later.